Welcome to Module 4. In this module, we're going to be examining some of the principles in Heinemann Chapter 5 and Powell Chapters 6 and 7. There are narrated PowerPoints in the module that you need to follow through. Heinemann talks about this new class that's come into being in society, especially in the United States and Western Europe, and this new class is one that's very much involved in technology, the service industry, and more professional workers versus the traditional blue-collar workers versus somewhat limited white-collar workers, accountants, attorneys, engineers, etc. That's very much changed. In addition, the traditional alignments between societal classes and political parties has changed. The Democrat Party was pretty much known as the party of the blue-collar worker, fighting for the man lower on the totem pole. In recent years, that seems to have shifted, and the Democratic Party is oftentimes aligned more with urban elites on the West Coast and the East Coast. And the Republican Party is seemingly drifted more towards supporting the working class in many ways. And yet that isn't constant, and it's certainly not fixed. It seems to shift. And there's also a great deal of fragmentation that Heinemann discusses. Powell talks about policy communities and the effect of pluralism, meaning the aggregate effect of political influence groups and different groupings of society, that they tend to drive policy. He discusses new public management that came into vogue during the early years of the Clinton administration, based on a book, Reinventing Government, from a few guys written out here in California. It was very popular in the 90s, but it's somewhat faded in popularity in recent years. And he also talks about how policy communities connect through networks. And another thing explored is the need for evaluation and monitoring of policies and related performance and implementation. So with that, I hope you enjoy Module 4, and we'll be back to you in the next module.